So Mr. Postman just dropped off a very exciting package at my house. I opened this box and there are a multitude of goodies inside. Lovely, lovely, lovely people at the Grown Up Chocolate Company have sent me a selection of their wonderful treats for grown-ups, of course, not for little monsters. And I'm going to have a taste through these and review them for you right now. And oh my god, just looking at this, how excited are you? Are you as excited as I am? Okay, enough chat, let's get tasting. Hello and welcome back to the Maverick Baking Kitchen. I've managed to tidy everything I need to tidy over there so it's out of your eye shot. So the Grown Up Chocolate Company are based in Essex here in the UK. The first chocolate treat we're going to be trying from the Grown Up Chocolate Company today are these spectacular, speculicious praline cups. Try saying that when you're drunk. These describe themselves as milk chocolate cups with a spiced praline filling. I love that this chocolate comes in boxes. I think it's really cute. I'm guessing the speculicious part of the name of these little cups is to do with Speculoos. The Lotus Biscoff biscuits are sort of Speculoos flavoured. I'm not really sure what flavour it is. It's just a nice kind of spiced brown sugar flavour. One thing I would warn is that most of these products do contain nuts. So if you're a nut lover, great news. If you have an allergy or you're not keen, this might be a company to steer clear of. As you might be able to see, there's a little kind of biscuity, brown sugary spice crumble thing on top of the chocolate there. I'm going to cut it in half to show you guys what this looks like. You can see that this really is just a lovely soft block of speculicious praline covered in chocolate. How does it taste? Guys, can I just point out, even though these guys have sent these products to me, I am in no way sponsored or encouraged to be ridiculously positive about these products, so anything I do say is entirely my own view. There is kind of a flavour of hazelnut, which I believe is the main component of the praline in these. But then you just get this gorgeous, milky, creamy, like melting chocolate flavour, and those little background notes of cinnamon and brown sugar and nutmeg that you get from Speculoos biscuits. That is delicious. Basically, pure and simple, spectacular, speculicious praline cups. Gorgeous. Texture, lovely and soft from the praline with tiny little crunchy pieces, which I'm guessing will probably be either little bits of Speculoos biscuits or tiny bits of nuts. Solid 4 out of 5. So moving swiftly on to the second product that the Grown Up Chocolate Company have provided me with, we have these gorgeously gooey caramel truffle cups. Same kind of idea, a chocolate cup with a filling in it. These ones describe themselves as milk chocolate cups filled with toffee and a caramel truffle. So that's what they look like. So 2 little layers there. It's got a nice little kind of top hat, and they have some lovely flaky sea salt on top, which I think is going to really add to the flavour. So lovely soft centre there, still with the flaky sea salt on top. It's just gently oozing out from its little house in the middle of the truffle there. So this looks too good, so I'm going to stop talking and eat it. Again, beautiful. The soft centre isn't too ridiculously sweet, and the sort of toffee truffle filling around it is really rich and kind of balances out the kind of creamy sweetness of the milk chocolate. You could eat plenty of these. My only criticism with these, I think, would be maybe just a touch more salt in the caramel. The flaky sea salt is nice on top, but they are quite rich, so a touch more salt might just give these the perfect balance. Anyway, it's not like it's going to stop me from eating them. So far so good. Let's move on to product number 3. This is the Heavenly Whole Hazelnut Praline Cups. Hazelnuts are my favourite nut. I love all things peanut butter, and you know, I'll eat any nuts basically. Discovered Nutella quite young, and I've been hooked on that hazelnutty flavour ever since. These are milk chocolate cups with hazelnut crisped rice and praline. Hell yes. It's like a fact of life that chocolates with crisped rice in them are just incredible. Like crispy M&Ms. Adorable. They've got a cute little nipple, a little chocolate nipple there and a little dark chocolate drizzle on top. There is a big old chunky hazelnut in there, surrounded by what looks like just a beautiful mess of crisped rice and hazelnut chocolate praline, and I don't need to say anymore, you know how good this is going to be. Do I need to say anything? The crisped rice and that whole hazelnut, which has been roasted, so it's so nutty, and the rich kind of praline around it and the thick layer of chocolate on the outside, it's gorgeous. It's a 5 out of 5, like instant 5 out of 5 completely. It's a grown-up Nutella, Ferrero Rocher, Kinder Bueno kind of flavour, and it's everything you want from a kind of hazelnut truffle. Next product we have to try from the Grown Up Chocolate Company. Like, I love my life. I'm eating chocolate and talking to you guys, and yeah, I love my life. The Perfectly Buttery Peanutty Cups. So I'm very excited because I think these are going to, I get excited about everything, really. I think you've probably guessed that by now. I'm super excited because I think these are going to be like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And I really hope they are, because Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are amazing. These are kind of flatter like the first ones are. They describe themselves as milk chocolate cups with peanut butter praline. Little hockey pucks of chocolate and peanut butter there with some lovely flaky sea salt on top. These actually look like they're going to be kind of crunchy, whereas peanut butter cups tend to be, you know, just soft and gooey. These look like they're going to have a bit of texture to them. Some caramel looking stuff around the outside, and some lovely crunchy peanuts in there, and a nice thick generous layer of chocolate, which isn't always common in these kind of cups. Let's see how the Perfectly Buttery cups are. Wow, I didn't expect that. Almost closer to a savoury treat than a sweet one. Peanuts inside are genuinely like the kind you would get from a bar, like roasted, salted, really savoury salted peanuts encased in that creamy milk chocolate. I'm impressed. It's certainly a much more grown-up flavour than I was expecting. They're very good. You could eat loads of those. I think I'll just Finally, we have the Grown Up Chocolate Company's Super Salted Peanut Caramel Bar. I think this could be quite similar to the peanut cup we've just had, but instead, as you'll see, it's in a chunky little snack bar form. You get 2 of these in a packet, because that would be pretty mean if it was just one. And they've got a nice little crunchy dark chocolate topping on top there. So it's not the filling I was expecting, actually. These describe themselves as milk chocolate bar with peanuts and caramel. That's all it says. But when you cut into it, it's actually not what you might expect. You've got a nice, just the usual thick layer of milk chocolate around the outside with this smooth, thick filling of what I hope is very peanutty stuff with just a teeny bit of caramel on top. Very excited about this one. Without further ado, let's put the last product to the test. If you ever want to taste something that is just a grown-up, incredibly sexy peanut butter cup, this is your man. Holy crap. That filling is like super smooth and thick and rich with little teeny chunky bits of peanut in it. Salted, but not as savoury as the peanutty cups were. It doesn't look like a big bar, but one of these, and well, 2 of them, you know, it's not a huge thing, would be very satisfying. It's so thick and rich and just... I'm probably not the kind of person who should be doing these reviews because I love almost everything I put in my mouth. Sadly, that brings my very grown-up chocolate review to an end. I would like to thank hugely the Grown Up Chocolate Company for sending these products out to me. They were delicious. I'll definitely keep an eye out for them in supermarkets or in local shops and delis because they are really genuinely very, very good. If you guys want to try these out, I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can find these and buy them because holy shit, they are good. You should buy them. So just to recap, we had these spectacular Speculoos praline cups. Delicious, spiced, biscuity, cozy, 4 out of 5. Gorgeously gooey caramel truffle cups. Nice and soft and unctuous and melting. but not all there on the flavour. So I would say a 3 out of 5. My favourite, the Heavenly Whole Hazelnut praline cups, which were just crunchy and rich and chocolatey and delicious, and definitely 5 out of 5. Buy them. Perfectly buttery peanutty cups, which were wonderfully and kind of surprisingly salty and savoury to go with the sweet flavour. Not the first thing I'd pick up, but definitely delicious, so a 4 out of 5. Finally, we had this incredible, superb salted peanut caramel bar, and I'm so glad there's more than one in the packet because it's too good for me not to have again immediately. Perfect on texture and flavour, 5 out of 5. Thank you as always for being here. As I said, I will leave a link in the description below as to where you can find these gorgeous chocolate bars and cups. I hope you guys are having a great summer and it's not as gloomy, rainy and dismal where you live. Chances are it's probably not. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you again as soon as I can.